To drop test a manual fire shutter, secure the dropout arm with one pair of vice grips. Once secured, remove the fusible link by backing off the turnbuckles and disconnecting. Once disconnected, hold the release arm while removing the vice grips. With the vice grips removed, release the dropout arm to drop the door. Watch the shutter while closing to check for the drop speed and overall condition. If anything did not perform properly, the door is not to be passed. Once the drop test is done, reset the shutter to the open position by lifting the dropout arm back into position and holding it in place with the vice grips. Lift shutter to open position and secure with a second pair of vice grips under the curtain to secure in open position. Retension spring mechanism with tension wheel with just enough tension to keep it in the open position. Reattach the fusible link to the dropout arm and secure into place with the turnbuckles. Test shutter by opening and closing manually to verify it is working properly. Drop testing a fire door with an electric operator. Typically, this will be a functional rolling steel fire door that is also used as a working service door and opened and closed many times throughout the day. The power to the door operator is tied into the alarm system to automatically drop the door once an alarm is set off. Ensure the door is clear for testing purposes and disconnect the power to the door by cutting the breaker, allowing it to close. Monitor the door while it's closing, checking speed and operation. With the drop test complete, re-energize the door and test the operation by opening and closing and stopping the door with the push buttons. To complete a full drop test, repeat all sequences twice as per NFP 80. A standard rolling steel fire door is designed to stay in the open position and only dropped when there is a fire. To drop test one of these units, lock the dropout arm in place with a pair of vice grips and remove the fusible link chain from the dropout arm. With the fusible link no longer connected, remove the vice grips, allowing the dropout arm to release tension on the door. The dropout arm is holding the tension in place on the winding wheel, which keeps the door in the open position. It also holds the governor from engaging once the dropout arm is released. To reopen the door, tension needs to be added back onto the winding mechanism. Once you get the door in the open position, add tension to the winding wheel and re-engage the dropout arm back into place. Test the door's operation by closing and opening the door. To complete a full drop test, repeat all sequences again as per NFP 80.